Cosmos is an exploration and production company. Cosmos came into the country in 2004 and discovered oil in 2007. And we had our first production in 2010. So we take pride in the fact that we put Ghana on the map as far as oil and gas is concerned. Well, doing business in Ghana is very easy because they create a good environment for you to come in to do that. So for what we have done, if you were to ask that question as what is, it is like in terms of doing business in Ghana, I would say it's quite good.
Olam, while globally it is a multinational across 47 commodities in the agri sector, in Ghana we have been doing cocoa, cashew, rice, we have been into processed tomato, biscuits and flour milling. So Ghana has been a very pleasant and a positive experience for all the businesses we have done. Over the years we have made massive investment in the country. Today we have invested over $150 million in the country, over 4 manufacturing facilities and various supply chain businesses. And our experience has been positive all around. Very smooth country to operate in, very smooth country to bring investments into. A country which has a massive talent pool that we have been able to tap into, which has allowed us to have very localized management structure. And overall it has been a very smooth country to operate in, an easy country to do business in.
Golden Exotics and Golden Organics Limited in Ghana are 100% owned subsidiaries of a company fruitière based in Marseille, France. The location of Ghana is good for banana producers. It's the closest place you can grow bananas to Europe, West Africa, and for organic bananas, it is the closest place to grow bananas. It has an abundant labour force and good access to the ports in Tema, for which we have one boat every week going to Europe. I think there's a lot of opportunities out there. If you look in 2004, Ghana was growing almost no bananas for export. Now we grow nearly 100,000 tons of bananas. We could do the same again, and other industries can do the same. The opportunities are there if you look for them. The company's developed massively in the last 15 years, which just shows a level of success. We went from 800 employees, now we have nearly 3,000 employees. We've gone from a few hundred hectares, now we have 1,700 hectares planted. To give you an example, the farm is now 12 kilometers long and almost 2 kilometers wide. That's a large farm by anyone's standing. The thing that I think most excites us is the development of the organic farm. 5 years ago it didn't exist at all, and now at 600 hectares it's one of the largest in the world. Not just in Africa but the world. I think that's a great news for Ghana.
I will recommend Ghana as an investment destination in Africa because for us, having been here for 14 years and by our own experience, we think Ghana as a people are very hospitable. Ghana is politically very stable and we have loads of opportunities in Ghana. We have huge opportunity in the oil and gas industry. We have huge opportunity in the gold industry, where Ghana traditionally is known for, and we have huge opportunities for the cocoa industry, and a lot of other opportunities for non-traditional exports. So I will strongly recommend foreign investments in Ghana. Ghana for 2019 is projected to grow at about 7.6%, which is higher than anywhere else in Africa. In fact, most African countries probably growing at 3, 4, 2.5. Most European countries are 2, 3. We are having a growth of 7.6%. That growth is opportunity itself for people who want to think about coming to Ghana. So now is the time.
We love living in Ghana. We think Ghanaian people are one of the nicest people in the world. The safety of the country is really encouraging. Work is got its ups and downs, but we still quite enjoy what we do. Business flourishes, and we're very happy being here, and we don't regret investing in Ghana whatsoever.
When I look at the technology or ICT industry, it is one that is growing at 20% year-on-year, closing 2018, forecasted to also grow 20% this year. This is not growth that you see in a lot of the other markets. I think beyond that, when I look at the social aspects around safety, security, a lot of investments have come into Airtel Tigo, which our shareholders are confident to have in this country because of the safety and security of their assets. The Ghanaian fintech industry is one that shows a lot of promise. Closing last year, from a market penetration perspective, we were at about 50% of the entire market, which shows the level of appetite that exists within our consumer market. I think a lot of opportunities exist today. A lot of the use cases around the Ghanaian fintech market are around sending and receiving money, cashing out at the point of receipt, but a whole lot of use cases still exist around merchant payments, bill payments, international remittances. So it's one of those industries that should be one to watch in years to come.
Telecommunications companies in Africa, most of them are in Ghana actually. The top 3 are in Ghana, making this market very attractive but also very competitive. For us, I think our mission continues to be how to bring connectivity to the masses, and this continues to be the one thing that we seek to enable in the country. So our investment strategy is geared towards that, to ensure that we can drive the digital change and the digital revolution, which is also aligned to the goals of the government and where consumers want to go. We've seen significant interest from consumers today, the types of services, the types of activities, particularly from the youth. And our goal is really to enable and drive digital revolution within the country using telecommunications.
So the FMCG business in Ghana, I think, is a great business. It's a great opportunity because today people are coming, a lot of companies are coming, traders are coming with FMCGs, opportunities and product as well. It means that competition is becoming a little bit high and difficult. That is positioning us and telling us that we have to fight more because it's a good business in Ghana.
So Guinness Ghana Breweries PLC is the only total beverage company in Ghana. We're currently listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange and a subsidiary of Diageo, which is the global brand that we belong to. Diageo is listed on the London and New York Stock Exchange. So Guinness Ghana, since establishing its business in Ghana for over 59 years now, has always positioned itself as a manufacturer and an employer first, and a beverage company second. Now, within the beverage company space, we have been able to source our raw materials, our local raw materials, for over 55% of all the products that we use within our production lines are sourced locally. What this means is that we're impacting over 25,000 farmers who are getting us crops to use for our productions, and this has an exponential effect of touching over 170,000 livelihoods across, and this is something that we're quite proud of as an operations in Ghana.
Yeah, we're an international shipping line. We've got 235 ships. We've got a floating capacity of about 1.7 million TEU and over 2.5 million containers or TEUs. Okay, I think the main thing from our side since we started, which was in February last year, we've managed to increase our imports by over 50%. And I think this is very much related to us being on the ground here, so it's been a very positive experience. I think I would definitely recommend Ghana as a good investment opportunity in West Africa. The new terminal opening here for the container side is going to be a real game changer, and it's going to be really modern facilities. If I had to give advice to anybody who's going to be investing in Ghana, I think the first thing to do would be to get in touch with the GIPC and then get yourself an experienced lawyer who can walk you through the processes. It's going to be very straightforward.
The Moinani's Group original flagship company called Poly Products was established in 1966, which is over 50 years ago. Our experience in the most recent adventures we've got into, the process of registering a company and setting up is very easy. It's efficient and fast. Since coming to Ghana, we've expanded in various different businesses. We started off with a small packaging unit, and over time we've added 4 different manufacturing entities, as well as distribution, foods, real estate and hospitality. Our experience has been that Ghana is not only Ghana, the population is catering to the whole wider ECOWAS region, which caters for over 100 million people. When investors look at branching out, especially if you don't have African experience, they hear the bad stories. Ghana has more good stories than anything else to portray itself. It's easy, and you're catering for a larger market than expected. It's a good soft landing should you want to expand into other areas in the African sub-region, and definitely recommended as a good stepping stone. Don't look any further, invest in Ghana.